Brick Maniacs, welcome back. Another sit rep.
Holly briefly joined us. welcome, Brick Maniacs. As Andreas said, we are doing another sit rep, Thursday sit rep, and we have heck of a week. Pardon my French.
Yeah.
We got a lot of restocks, a lot of stuff coming out. Where do we start?
Yeah, I mean pre-orders. We got a really big stuff here. So what is this, Dan?
It's
what are we
huge. It won't
looking
even
at?
fit in the frame. This is F-14. This is the F-14 Tomcat. In particular, this is the A model. It's a prototype. It's still a work in progress. If you see things on there that don't look finished, it's probably because they aren't finished.
Yeah.
Still being worked on. Working on all of the printed pack. There's actually, this will be printed. It'll come with a printed pack, but also it has something special with this as well. So I guess we'll get into more details on it. But for the purpose of tomorrow when this drops, you will be able to order the F-14A. This is the air-to-air model. It will not come with very much on it. There'll be 4 air-to-air missiles.
Yeah.
And otherwise, it's stripped of all the armament. There won't be any fuel tanks. You have 2 pilots, and it's going to be the Black Aces. I think VF-41 Black Aces. That'll be the standard livery, I guess, of this model. So you automatically, by default, get that squadron.
That's cool.
So, but there is a special add-on pack that you will be able to purchase, a Hollywood add-on pack. We'll have 2 different pilots, which you will probably recognize. 2 different tail fins, completely different tail fins. This isn't like a separate, this isn't a drop down and say I want to replace it. You actually get this is a separate pack you can get. So we'll have 2 separate tail fins, 2 additional minifigures, and some other goodies that you'll just have to watch. Look for the product drop. Maybe we'll have, by the time this is recorded, we'll have product renders for you.
Yeah, look at the renders.
Yeah, because it's cool. It's really cool. I just don't want to get too far into detail ahead of myself. So F-14 Tomcat, this is a huge kit for us. It's not going to be easy for us to make. So therefore, if you want to get one, and you want to get one before the holidays, you have to jump on the pre-order. It's just not going to stick around.
Yeah.
It's also very big, very expensive.
It's huge.
We're not going to give you any kind of discount coupon. If you're elite, you'll be able to use your elite discount. That's pretty much the only way you're going to get any discounts, because we just at this point throwing all the coupons out the window unless it's you already got it.
Yeah, holidays are coming up. Things are going to be scarce anyway.
And we're already getting cleaned out of a lot of stuff. So it's very difficult for us to do what we do, and especially so in the holidays, trying to keep up with everything.
Yeah. Do you want to show some features for this?
Well, I mean, if you're familiar with the previous Tomcat, I mean, you'll have some idea of what's going on here. I'll just stick this on its tail.
Oh my gosh.
I can't say I've been working on this this is my second Tomcat I worked on, and I can't take credit for this design. It's original. It's based on Cody O'Sell's airframe, the original Tomcat we released years ago. Had to put it on ice because of licensing issues. The licensing issues have been resolved. Boom, we're back with the Tomcat. This being the F-14A, which is the original model, air to air mostly. It's an interceptor. It's supposed to be an air superiority fighter. It was actually an air superiority fighter. During the height of the Cold War to defend the carrier air groups. Does have the folding, of course, the folding wings. That's characteristic of a Tomcat. I can just show you that it will fold up and down without actually having to have hands on both sides. One thing that I have been working on steadily, this being like, built and rebuilt many times now, is stability. Obviously, you can see I can hang it upside down. I can hold it in many different places.
Yeah.
This does not come with a stand, but it is stand ready. So if you wanted to get the aircraft stand like that came with the last model, you'd be able to purchase that separately. Trying to make this a little bit more approachable in price. It's already up there.
Yeah.
We just want to make it so far up there to make it unobtainable for anybody. So if you have an aircraft stand and want to just reverse, copy it, make your own, go for it. Otherwise, we will have aircraft stands available. They're in production now as well.
Yeah.
So 2 pilots come with it. You'll have everything you need out of the box to make this, plus have your pilots. No stickers, all print. It's going to be cool. We haven't done an all gray one ever. This is the first time. So yeah, it opens a lot of doors, and this is standard. In the future, we'll be able to release different squadron packs they said it won't be a drop down like we do with the F-16. You'll have to actually buy a separate pack, which will come with different pilots. And,
Yeah, and you want to get that one. You don't want to miss out on the add-on pack. That's a pretty sweet one.
yeah, the add-on pack
Yeah.
is, yeah.
It's a lot of fun stuff in that one. Yeah.
Yeah, there's cool stuff in the works, and I don't want to get too far into it because you'll see for yourself.
Yeah. All right, we have another pre-order.
Another pre-order. This one is.
So this is done by an Italian
Yep.
with the same name as me, not to be confused. So this is the first ever Brickmania Valentine Tank. I mean, we already, Andreas in Europe right now, so we pre-recorded him talking about the kit. So the only thing that's added since Andrea was here is that we have a 3D part here. So that's the exhaust, I think. Beautiful 3D part. It's a very funky shape. So
Right. Something that couldn't really be replicated in Lego, but it was a neat little add-on.
yeah, I mean, we have the capabilities to do it, so why not?
Right.
So let's cut to Andrea talking about this kit. Hey guys, we are back with another North Africa vehicle. As you may have noticed, this year we've been really focusing on the North
yes.
Africa stuff. We have done tons of British stuff.
You asked, we delivered.
Tons of German, but what is this?
This is a Valentine infantry tank, British tank.
Yeah.
First time Brickmania has ever released one, so it's kind of an honor for me to deliver the first one of its kind.
Wow, of all
to our
the
customers.
all the Brickmania World War II vehicles, never done a Valentine.
Never done a
before.
Valentine. Yeah, so this is the first time. I hope people will like it. I'm sure they will because this is I spent a lot of time designing this.
It's a beautiful
very nice.
model.
Yes, so at first sight, the Valentine might seem like it's just a standard tank, but it's actually not. There's a lot going on. Suspensions are weird. The angles in the back are kind of funky. There's vents and grills all over it.
A lot of
The
great
turret has some shapes in the front that were not easy to capture, but overall I think this is like a good, very good design that incorporates all the features you need in a tank. You know what the most difficult part in this was?
Oh, tell me.
The side skirts.
Oh my god.
So when you build side skirts with Lego, if you use brackets, the brackets just rub against the tracks and they don't roll. So I had to get a little bit creative to get this.
Oh wow, look at that rolling.
Yeah.
Wow.
And also the clearance needs to be there. And there's while you build it, you'll see there's some engineering going on here that I'm really pleased with it. So
It's like
it
a fun
comes.
build.
Oh yeah, it's very fun. It's not the easiest tank to build because you have to follow the step closely, but it's gonna be fun and it's gonna be a very nice addition to your North Africa collection.
Very rewarding, I can imagine, when you get this done.
Yes, definitely.
Oh, yeah.
So where were we? We have lots of printing on this guy. So this kind of camouflage is based on tanks that fought in North Africa at the end of '42. So Battle of El Alamein, going forward, this was a very effective tank that helped the British fought back the Germans and the Italians back to Tunisia. So talking about the features of this, we will go into the history of the tank later on in the designer desk studio. So we have all over camouflage, and some of the tiles you see here are not in the correct color. I'm still waiting for the parts, but
It's a prototype, so you can look
yes.
at the renders
Yes,
for
of course.
everything
You can look at the
done.
renders for the correct colors. It's almost complete. Of course, we're missing the printing parts that Slam made me. So he completed the camouflage on the sides and on the turret. We have some unit markings that the British were very precise on their markings on the tanks. We have some tooling going on. Antennas, gun goes up and down, turret spins 360 very smoothly.
Very smooth.
And of course fits a commander in the hatch, which I don't have here, but
Getting all this detail on the hull as well as the 360 turret.
yeah,
that's,
it's not. And also,
it's very
these are
impressive.
meant to be highly playable models. So, I mean, features like having a figure fits inside and rolling tracks, they're very important to us.
Yeah.
So it's always a balance between looks and playability.
Yeah.
And this is like the perfect balance, in my opinion. So, completing the features of this model, it's an awesome exhaust muzzle that Austin made me. So the Valentine had this very weirdly shaped exhaust that I thought, why not making it 3D? So we did, and Austin made an awesome job.
Yeah, I've got to play with this. I saw that there's also a bit of simulated suspension here. The wheels are kind of bumping a little bit.
Yes, it is simulated only on one side. The suspension of on this thing are very weird because there's different sized wheels. So you have to get.
Look at that.
You have to be very precise when you build the suspensions. Yeah.
Yeah.
So my first focus was to have the tracks rolling and not the suspension. We came out with some suspension as well. So that's surely a win.
Yeah. Very beautiful made. Yeah, very excited for this to drop. It's going to go very nicely with all of the other North Africa stuff we have made.
So this is a limited edition.
Oh, yeah.
It's a limited edition of our North African lineup, so I think you should
get it while you can.
Get it while you can, yeah, because it's not lasting long. It's been asked for some time now. It's a very sought after tank, so it's not gonna last very long.
Yeah.
Get it while you can if you like it, and we'll see you next time.
And we're back. Thank you, Andrea.
Yeah.
So this is going up on pre-order. One minifigure, a lot of cool printed details. Look at the renders.
Yeah, I can't wait to see it. The Slam's working on the printed parts right now. It's really cool looking.
Yeah.
It's going to be a great kit.
Yeah. All right. So we want to talk about some stuff that is shipping.
Shipping, yes. Let's talk about first. This is the one that's actually going to ship first.
Yeah.
So this is the Gepard. The first kit should be hitting the mail about the same time as this video is out. This is the Flak Panzer Gepard. I don't even know if we have copies available at this point.
Yeah.
I didn't get to check. So if you missed out, this is what you missed out on. This is the Flak Panzer Gepard. It's a Leopard 1 hull with a twin, what are these, 35 millimeter cans? Yeah. I don't remember. It's been so long since we talked about it. We'll actually do a designer desk on this as well. Yeah. So it does have some cool features. You can remotely control the.
So the
weapons.
real one doesn't have those gears.
No,
these
they come out and they virtually disappear. So
that's a super cool play feature. Show that off. That is so much fun.
Yeah.
Like you can't stop playing with this once you get your hand on it.
So pop these on here, little control surfaces. Yeah, definitely. It is a fun little thing. You can track your kitty cat or not. It has
track a Russian
all the way around this time.
Aircraft.
Yeah. So you have the 3D printed muzzle brakes. You have this great Ukrainian crewman. So this is a Ukrainian benefit. So United 24 is getting a portion of the proceeds of this model. And I think we're going to have a separate video announcing our updated total on it. But we're continuing to support Ukraine, support the rebuilding and the demining and the defenders of Ukraine. Yeah. And this is just the latest product. One of the latest. There's still other stuff in the pipeline. Shipping, if you've ordered it, thank you very much. You will be receiving it soon. I believe that there are still copies available. I think we did a second batch of it. Yeah. So if you wanted to get one, you'd be able to order it now and have it shipped immediately.
This is so much fun. Really
there's
cool.
There's lots of cool features.
So
opening
gadgets.
hatches.
And that's, built on the Leopard chassis.
Yeah, and it does have working suspensions.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean it's got everything. This is a full service kit.
Yeah, I'm excited for the designer's desk for this one. Just going into all the details.
Yeah, it'll be great.
I got to play with this shortly, and it's so much fun.
Yeah, it's actually one of the few vehicles, and it's massive. So you have play features on it. If you really wanted to shove that guy down inside, you could. It's a little crowded in there with all the gears and pulleys and servos and everything that makes this thing run. So,
that's awesome.
Yeah. So what's up next?
We have the PCL.
PCL
with Stanislav. What's his name? Skalski.
Skalski. Yes.
Skalski. Yeah, Polish name.
Stanislav, and he was one of the first aces, Allied aces of World War II.
Yeah.
Fighting in this plane is way ahead of its time. We've already done videos on it, and of course.
So this is shipping right now.
Yes.
It was on the limited edition.
Limited edition, and if you didn't order it, you didn't get on that limited edition. They're sold out.
Yeah. So
the only way you're going to be able to get one now is get down to one of our stores. they'll be available until they're not. So,
yeah. And I have to say, this is a beautiful model. Andrea did a really good job with this. Like the tall wing up there, and the engine. Everything is.
That is a gull wing. That is
Yeah.
the definition of a gull wing. It's beautifully done.
Oh yeah, it looks beautiful. We got some new techniques here for the landing gear as well. Super nicely detailed.
Right.
Rolls well as also. We got a 3D printed piece here. The scope.
It's unique to this kit, so only available in this kit.
Yeah. Let me try.
And if you don't have, if you get one of these on eBay and it doesn't have that piece on it, it's not authentic.
Yeah, it's got a lot of nice printed parts as well.
Oh, it's great. I love all the
Polish
markings.
markings.
Beautiful.
So that is a beautiful aircraft. I love the color as well. We don't usually make a lot of full dark tan kits, so that is also very striking. Beautiful figure made by Amanda, I think. Yeah.
All around a great kit. If you didn't get it, when we say limited edition, typically we mean limited edition. We'll bring some stuff back occasionally, but that's going to be a rare occurrence.
Yeah.
Sorry if you didn't order one, if you wanted one. Otherwise, get yourself to a Brickmania store.
Yeah.
There's 5 stores around the country. Book your ticket, pack your bags, get to a Brickmania store.
I assume the one on Brickissimo sold out as well.
I bet.
Yeah. So, and the Humvee.
Humvee, the Mogadishu stuff, Battle of Mogadishu, it's the 30th anniversary, and we are, for a limited time, bringing back all of the kits that we've done in the past, or kits similar to the ones that we've done in the past.
Yeah.
So this would be the M1044, I believe 1044. It's a weapons carrier Humvee.
Yeah.
Officially licensed from AM General. Comes with 2 Rangers. These are special. They are also separately coming out this week. Same day is going to be a standalone Ranger.
Yeah,
The figures that come with this are very similar to the standalone Ranger. I don't have one. We forgot to grab one on our way down to the studio here.
Yeah.
But they're very similar to this. The main difference is going to be where the goggles are located. On the Mogadishu Ranger figures, the goggles are on their face. In the Humvee here, they're on their helmets, because when they're driving the Humvee, they obviously don't need their goggles on their faces. But
You want to talk about the features for this kit?
well, very briefly, it does have several printed pieces. We have doors, hood, grill, windscreen, your typical Brickmania Humvee features. There has been some updates. This is very similar to the model that we released a few years ago, but just techniques. The front design has been simplified. It has still has the opening tailgate front and back.
Yeah. 4
4 opening doors. You can fit
4 guys.
You can fit 4 guys in here, no problem, and still have a guy in the turret too.
Yeah.
That's not going to interfere with it.
So that's 5. Five.
You can
5. So if you,
if you want to put somebody in the trunk too.
get 3 more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Nice hood detail.
yeah, you can. There's the radiators down inside of there, but
Yeah.
I mean, it's
Fun
it's
play
what you'd
feature.
expect from a Brickmania Humvee.
Yeah.
Very sturdy, very playable. When you push the guys down in their seats, you're not going to push them through the floor. It's not going to break.
Yeah.
This was like one of the first Durabuilder concept models that Brickmania ever did. We basically wanted to make something sturdy enough to play with, and also function and have a good price. And this is based off that same premise. So it's a really great value.
Oh yeah.
It's not overly simplistic. It's not overly detailed. So it's just kind of right in the middle, but very playable, very feature packed,
Yeah.
and affordable in price.
Yeah.
So this one's going to be a little bit
Classic.
more because of these are some really highly detailed printed figures.
Yeah.
But they're definitely worth it, I think.
Oh yeah, for sure, and a really nice color scheme. We've been doing so many tan ones that it's very nice to have the dark green woodland camo too.
And we will be bringing a tan one back at some point very soon. Just watch out. But for now, this is the limited return of the Mogadishu Battle of Mogadishu M1044 Humvee.
Yeah, and we have a new perfect caliber going up this
right.
week. So this is what's the name of this blaster?
Oh, it's
E5?
the E5, yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
They're going to name that guy. Isn't that Roger?
Yeah, so this, you have your army of Rogers here.
Roger.
Yeah. So that is beautifully done by Slam. Works with every battle droid. Yeah, a lot of detail on that small surface. Really nice for army building and showing off that extra bit of detail. Great for photography.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice addition to the collection.
Well, it certainly beats. I mean, even the plain one without the printing on it beats the one that Lego has provided. So, if the perfect caliber is out of your Army builder price range, even just the regular E5 is going to be a huge upgrade from what these figures come with.
Yeah.
Highly recommended. But man, if you want to go for the gusto, go for the win, go for the
Look
victory.
at some of these details here. Yeah, it's just beautifully made.
Yeah.
Even printing on the ammo, the clip there. Yeah, beautifully made.
I think it's great.
Yeah.
So a great addition to the Perfect Caliber series. Watch next week. There'll be more.
Yeah, we keep doing them every week, so
just about. If one is not a standalone, usually it's because it's coming inside of a figure. So a new figure coming out has a unique Perfect Caliber in it. We're certainly not going to do a standalone that same week because they take time to do. We can't just keep cranking these things out.
Yeah.
So. All right. Well, I think that's it.
Yeah.
Are you? For those out there, we are going to be coming to Brickmania. Is going to be visiting Norway. So we're going to be coming to your hometown.
We're doing 2 European shows. So first one, you are coming to Oslo.
Yep.
It's Class Expo, it's called. It's just outside of Oslo. It's in November. And the week after, me and Andrea are going to Italy for a show in Florence. I don't think I can pronounce the name of that show, but
it's Italian. Yeah, all the info is on our website. If you go to brickmaniatoys.com/events, that's where the events thing is located. That same weekend that the Andreas will be in Florence, I will actually be hanging out with George and Jonna down in Lincoln, Nebraska at Brick Days. So we actually have 2 Brickmania appearances that same weekend. I was actually very sad that I couldn't make it to Florence, but I love every show that I get invited to, every show I commit to. I'm not gonna break one event to go to another. So
Nebraska is gonna be great too. So
absolutely, I haven't been down to Lincoln in forever, and I'm happy to go back.
Yeah, so you can go to the blog and you can look at the dates and the upcoming shows.
Yep. And there's more. There's more coming. So there'll be other shows and
And we'll actually be bringing some exclusive kits, especially to the Norway and the Italy one.
Yep.
So if you don't want to miss out on some exciting new kits.
Yeah. So, but we won't be seeing you, and we'll be seeing lots of designer desks.
Yeah.
With Andreas, but I'm sad to say that this is our last sit rep for a while.
Yeah. So. I'm ready to head home back to Europe. That's where I live. We'll keep designing from there. We have pre-recorded some videos, so I might show up. But yeah.
Thanks for coming. It's been a great summer.
It's been a pleasure. It's been great getting to train here, getting into all of the designing insights. There's a lot of stuff that goes into making these models besides the building Lego part.
The Brickmania School of Wizard and Witchcraft.
Exactly. Yeah.
All right.
Well, thanks for having me. Yeah.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you.